Hi guys, it's Ray. Today I am just I'm starting 2 white tumblers with a little bit of shimmer. One's going to be a full wrap water slide. The other one's going to get pieces of water slide. So I have my resin mixed up for the 2 cups, and I'm going to use this Girl's Best Friend Diamond Dust in it for my shimmer. This is extremely fine. This is one of those you don't want to just dig in because you'll end up making a mess. It's super fine. You'll end up with it absolutely everywhere in your room if you just scoop in real quick. So I'm going to mix it in my resin. Mix it really well because I want it distributed between the 2 cups. And I'm just going to apply it to the cups. And after that, I will split the cups and have them go their separate ways. But that's how it looks mixed in the resin. This is ultra fine, like super fine. So I should, in theory, be able to coat once and then go on to the next step. So we'll see. You shouldn't really be able to feel it through the resin too much. So I'm just kind of working back and forth between the 2, trying to get it somewhat evenly distributed before I go ahead and spread it out. Okay. And these are both 20-ounce skinnies from Maker Flow that I sanded, spray painted white, and that was it for prep for these. Sand them, wipe them down, and spray paint them white once they're dry again. If I feel like I used too much of the diamond dust and it's bumpy, I will go over it again with a clear coat or a coat with another little bit, just if it feels gritty, because I did use quite a bit of that diamond dust, but you can see the sparkle it gives it. That's all I need. And I'm probably going to go over the top with a little bit more of that anyways, at least on the full wrap. So that one's coated. It can spin. And now we'll move on to this one. Okay, so I'm going to let these dry and I will be back. Okay, so this cup is ready to get its full wrap water slide on it. I printed my image the first time and forgot to mirror it. If you're going to do it upside down like I'm going to for this full wrap, you have to mirror your image because you're going to apply it like a tattoo. So I printed it twice and trimmed it down to size, and now I'm ready to go. So I'm going to put this in my water bath just like a normal. Ooh, my water's a little warm, hopefully not too hot. Yikes, that was interesting. And I'm going to get my entire cup damp while I give that a minute to soak. So the entire cup is damp. I am going to set it on a paper towel, but I think it'll be fine. And I'm going to grab my wrap. I can already see it is sliding on the paper, so hopefully I didn't take too long getting my cup damp, because now I'm going to have a hard time seeing my edge. And I know I'm probably in the way, but I'm going to bring my pan over here a little bit. So I am hoping that I am not screwing this up too badly. I'm trying to get it started. Okay, I have one of these silicone brushes ready also. I actually wish I had a spritz bottle of water, but I don't. All of my misters are full of alcohol, unfortunately. Actually, this is going on quite nicely. Let's see if it lines up in the end. Hopefully it doesn't stick to this paper towel. Hopefully it's all wet enough at this point. But I don't feel or see any bubbles. So now, this is where I'm a little bit nervous. And I do think I didn't quite have a straight run. So I do think I'm going to have a little bit of a lip there at the bottom. I have yet to do one of these 80s wraps in any kind of paper that came out 100% perfect, but I'm going to be honest, that is pretty good. I'm going to get my hand wet and run it all across my seam. I'm going to come off camera for just a second because I need to look closer. But I'm slightly off. I can trim that down in a minute and just kind of even it up. But I am really not going to complain about that whatsoever. I'm pretty pleased with how that worked. I'm just going to look for bubbles, like I have a little one there, that I'm going to try and chase out. And I'm going to keep that silicone brush damp while I'm doing that. And I'm not pushing hard. I'm just a tiny bit to chase. But that is it. I'm going to let this dry, and then I will get a coat of resin on it. And I actually don't think I'm going to add any more glitter into the resin. I think that base I used worked absolutely perfect. So I'm going to grab my Waterslide paper package to show you what I used, because this was a new brand to me. I do have one other video coming with it. So, this is HIIPOO brand Waterslide. It's inkjet. It is clear. It comes in a 20 pack from Amazon. I will get the links down below. They sent this to me to try, and this is my, this isn't my official test video, but I'm going to be honest, I am quite pleased with the vibrancy of it. I mean, I have a very cheap printer, and wow, like, you can't beat that. It went on really nicely. Again, this was mirrored and layered on like a tattoo. The official video, though, once they approve it, I applied standard. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Can't complain here at all. So, I will get links to this down below, and I will be back when it is time to get a coat of resin on it. Okay, this one is dry and ready for resin. I have my resin mixed up, and I'm just going to get a coat on. I'm going to do a fairly thin coat this go around, just to make sure the water slide's all well sealed down. Doesn't need a super heavy coat. It's going to get a couple of thin coats to finish it off, but it's not going to change after this coat. It'll be exactly what it'll be. But again, this Waterslide was new to me, and I am really impressed with this brand. So, and it was way easier to do this cup with the Waterslide than with the clear printable vinyl. I do like that clear vinyl I've been using, but it's just so much thicker and more difficult to work with than this was. So, there you have it. Another 80s wrap, this time done with Waterslide. I'm just going to bring the tumbler up to you so you can see it all. You've seen this one before. I know you are, but what am I? Absolutely love it. Love how much of that sparkle of that diamond dust showed through on this one. It is just fantastic. So that is it for this one.